do it. Okay, so I am in Portland, Maine right now. For my job, I travel around to different cities each week in the States. And for the last 6 years, I've had Portland, Maine overnights, and I've always wanted to do whale watching. And this is honestly the first time in 6 years that I've booked it and did it. And I'm headed there now. I'm trying to think why did it take so long? I think sometimes weather-wise would be problematic. Then I would fly with a crew who wasn't interested in doing it, and I didn't feel like doing it by myself. But today I'm like, let the adventures begin. I'm doing it. Let's do it. Why not? Say less. So, Portland is a beautiful city. It's super beautiful. I'm walking in their downtown area now. And I'm gonna take some footage, and obviously I'm taking footage of the whales. So let's cross our fingers and hope I see some whales today. So, all right. So I'm just walking and enjoying the views of these boats on the pier. But yeah, I've already checked in. They gave me a wristband so I can get on. They gave me some waiver to sign that I would listen to the crew, which I'm definitely going to listen to the crew. And yeah, I packed some Dramamine just in case I get seasick, and it's cash only for snacks on the boat, so I have some cash with me, so it's gonna be a good day.
I'm gonna make a few announcements real quick and get you familiar with the boat. But first of all, for the health and well-being of our passengers and crew, we ask you please respect safe social distancing at all times. Whenever you're in the cabin, you must wear a mask, no exceptions. If you don't have one, or your step for any obstacles on board, such as people's feet and their backpacks. We also ask you please don't sit on the steps that lead to the bounce bed or the stairs that lead to the upper deck.
So with those minkies, we are just looking for the actual whale itself as it surfaces to breathe. When a whale does surface to breathe, it'll look like a long, dark object rising up out of the water with a sharp dorsal fin on its back, and it'll surface for 1 or several seconds before disappearing. And the final sign you're looking for is any unusual splashing. It's a beautiful, calm day out here in the ocean. Not a lot of breaking waves, so if you do see some sudden white water that doesn't appear to be the wake of a boat, that could be a whale or something else worth checking out. So please let us know if you see anything like that. Too small and too large to keep. They're also checking to see if the lobster has any eggs. That would imply that it is a breeding female, which they're not allowed to keep. Not only do they throw those lobsters back, but they actually permanently mark them by cutting a small notch in their tail. That's harmless to the lobster, but tells all future lobstermen who catch that lobster that it is a breeding female and it is not for keeping. We're going to keep these seals on the left side of the boat. Looks like there's a couple up on the rocks too, just in front of the lighthouse. Seeing at least 3 seals on the rocks directly in front of the lighthouse, and then a whole bunch more in the water. Fish hang on tight as we rock. The base of the fish is now pointing towards the boat. And the top of its head is pointed at the bow. They are baleen whales, as I said before, so they are filter feeders, which means they don't have teeth at all. Instead, they have baleen. You can see the baleen on the upper jaw of the whale here in this illustration. And this is a piece of baleen from a minke whale. It's real. It's made out of keratin, which is what your hair and fingernails are made out of. And the way that works is they open their mouth really wide, suck in a whole bunch of water, close their mouth so just the baleen's exposed, and then press the water back out with their tongue, trapping the food in their mouth, things like small schooling fish or krill, and then they swallow it whole and they do it again. And it's a really effective way of feeding. They can eat up to several tons of food per day. Do you guys have any questions?
So it was a beautiful day to be out on the boat. I enjoyed myself immensely. Definitely felt safe with like having my mask on and being social distanced in the upper deck. Great views, saw a bunch of animals, seals, jellyfish. We saw some dolphins. I didn't get that captured. The small clip of the whale is the only clip of the whale I got. I think I had to adjust my expectations. I was expecting them to be out there like free willy, just going crazy in the ocean, and you can't really predict it. To the porthole, which is apparently one of the best places to get some lobsters, rolls. Let's get it. All in all, it was a beautiful day to be out on the water. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to finally do it after all these years. I was kind of bummed about not seeing more whale action, but I would absolutely recommend people to go whale watching. Follow, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.